I think we have to start with a very powerful 0 to 5 program. Senator Clinton, the first time I ever heard about Senator Clinton was when I was working for Governor Cuomo, and we were supposed to look for good ideas in other states. She was doing a program that had the unfortunate acronym of HIPPY, but it was the Home Instruction Program in Arkansas. And it was when I learned a lot about the first kind of nurse home visits, the parent as teachers. But we know now, and I don't have to tell this group about what we know about how learning goes on from 0 to 3, the dramatic differences that happen by time a child is 5. Right here in this city, we know that miles apart, the difference in the opportunities my child has versus a child born in Anacostia is just dramatic. So the kind of things we need to do, and I think we've heard some of them, Senator Clinton has proposed, is having a universal nurse home visit for very poor women. We've seen the effects of that not only on the children, but on the women themselves. A universal preschool for 4 years old, and something David Brooks has talked about. You got to be willing to invest in quality. You got to be willing to spend the money on making sure those teachers have bachelor's degrees, etc. We may spend a lot in a lot of areas, but we don't spend very much making sure every poor child really has a chance from 0 to 5. Tripling early Head Start is another initiative that Senator Clinton has, and recently called for making the school breakfast program universal and ending child hunger around the world here in our country. So first issue is the 0 to 5. Now secondly, of course, some people say, well, if benefits trail off, it must mean we should do less at 0 to 5. Of course not. Of course you got to do more on the pipeline. So there's a lot of things we could talk about, but I want to mention the notion of the early intervention that reaches kids at the age of 6th to 8th grade at a time when the choices they make will determine largely what they do. There's a great quote I used in my book. I wish I'd said it. Children drop out of college in 5th or 6th grade. We know that's true. If you don't reach them, not just educationally, but aspirationally in 5th or 6th grade, I would love to see a day where, as part of the charter of every college, is that you look in your own backyard to the 5th and 6th graders and use your college students and your college facilities to give them the aspiration to want to go to school.